It was really good, Michelle. Thanks.
I know, right?
Oh, how can I change the description now?
You can change it in PC.
Okay, Shinji, now it's time to remove the beer because
We don't want to seem like alcoholics on camera.
we are, right?
Just personal. But then you are.
It's the
Sparkling wine!
oh yeah, so
Sorry.
no, the sparkling wine is there. You can grab that. All right. Well, there is a first viewer already there in the stream.
You need to take the curtain off.
No. We agreed we're gonna keep it because it's like share, enable flash, show none. Okay, Shinji. Now you can open the live stream now, Shinji, on your device. Okay.
Sorry. I'm ready.
Tuka, how was it? Your chief setup officer for this one.
Ooh.
Whoa.
But just don't look at you.
You know you look paler on camera.
I don't get to choose it. Oh, is it Tuka's face now? Wait a second, Tuka. This is broadcasted to... Oh, well, it's only two people.
Original one.
Wait,
it's
how can it be...
So why do you show very old data?
Yeah, why isn't he eating the sandwich?
No. Is it? Are you sure it's the right stream?
No.
Oh, somebody gave us a like. Thank you so much, guys. Subscribe to our channel. Thanks for giving a like.
I think it's position.
We're making a free giveaway. What happened with the
This
tripod?
is old. This is
Oh, it's the other way around, right?
So where's the...
Yeah. It was before the other way around.
Brother.
I think it was actually just
Oh yeah, like this, right?
like this. Yeah.
Yep. Hi from Greece. Oh, hi there. Hi, man. Hi from Hong Kong to you.
Yeah, you're
So-
not showing at all.
No.
Sit down. There you go.
Hello from Hong Kong, sir.
Oh.
So right now we're having
It's
the
a new link.
test. So the live stream is not officially started yet. We're just testing things out.
Console, where's the new link?
Oh,
Excellent
here.
question. Go to the channel.
Yeah. Hold
This
on.
is very bad. This what you put.
No, this is.
You mean the position?
Let's go to community.
I mean
Console
the.
already posted over there.
The tripod itself. It's, we don't get to pick, you know. The tripod was the cheapest tripod in the store. It was only $20.
What currency?
Hey, what's
Actual.
wrong with pink?
Nothing wrong with pink.
So this is just a test.
Yeah, we have 6 viewers and 4 likes already.
Oh, nice guys. Thank you for
No, it's
liking.
only, no, it's only 5 viewers.
Where are
Did
you?
you
The
post
link.
the link?
Well, it's go to the channel.
What channel?
The official YouTube channel. It's Nantina's, of course.
Ah.
Hey, there's somebody from
Where is
Singapore.
your device?
It's here.
Here.
This is your device. So one second, let's log out. No. Shinji needs to be logged in under my credentials to be able to do stuff. So let me just do this.
Then I think Michelle can use your computer to do stuff, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
They're not so precise.
Hi guys, this is just a test. So we have not yet started. So we have some of the community members here as well and customers. So whoever of you guys want to get in. Oh, Tuka, you can show the people. You can show them.
Can I show the people?
Can you guys be shown in the live stream for a second?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
sure.
don't want to be unlocked.
One of them at least said yes.
Okay. Then let's try to log in with the hotel host again.
Should not just use my Wi-Fi. My hotspot, sorry.
But I don't want to like,
Yeah.
because that one's using it.
So okay. So Riku, if you're watching this, then you're sending questions to Shinji Skype.
Michelle's using Sinchi's Skype.
No, this is my.
No, that's
my
alright.
Skype. This is Constance.
So moderation is to go to Constance.
Moderation is going to Riku and yeah, but the questions are coming to this device.
Okay, great.
Okay, perfect. So let's see the live stream.
Wasn't there already pre-posted questions?
Yeah, there were some questions in the community as well. You're right.
So now Sinchi,
Does the Riku have the link?
I know that Consta goes for everything, but now
So let's see the stream that is going now.
you need to move a little
This is my
more if
account.
you
How
can.
did you see it last time?
The shop's there and
I typed it. The
can't get one first one.
the link.
Get one first one.
Let's see. It's
My channel.
My channel, yeah.
Well, that's just best.
So this is this one.
Yeah.
No, wait a
Also,
second.
nutrition's no no-go.
Is it? Oh,
It's in a few months.
no, I don't think that's the right channel. No. Wait a
And
second.
then school year.
Smile, guys.
Oh, this one. 416 subscribers. Wow. So, guys, by the way, make sure to take the t-shirts and make sure to eat that food or you're gonna take it home.
Look at this is you.
Whoa, there you go.
Wait, why not it's hotel food?
But you know what? It's all paid for. but this is one of the.
You're muted.
All right. So how many people are there right now?
12?
12. Only 12. 13. Okay, guys. Hello. So it's me and Shinji here.
Hello.
You can see us. Oh, wait a second. But the device. They can't see the device. So we need to do
Yeah.
something about that.
Do you want to?
Yeah. We'll be showing the device. So could you somehow? Yeah. There is this lever there on the bottom. This one.
This one?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the lever.
Just release it.
Release and then.
Oh.
Oh, now it works. It didn't work
So
just
then-
before.
Yeah. But
Oh,
then
no,
you need
it's
to turn
on
it
the-
the other way around. Yeah.
So you have it the wrong way around.
Yep. You can just re-put it.
I changed it to 480. So
All right. So you'll be reading questions. Could you split the window so you could see questions from Riku and?
okay.
Is there the guy with the Surface Pro here? Is there anybody with Surface Pro 4 with you? Does anybody have a Surface Pro 4?
We might be coming in.
Actually, is looking for the door.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, such a beautiful picture. Nice.
And now, yes, here we go.
Oh, there is in line again.
And now I can't see
What?
any of the questions or anything like that.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Questions. So we have the questions.
So how do you want this set up? Is this good?
I think that you're right. I think this is quite good. Yes. So I have my V. Shinji would have his V like here. Like you can be just showing it a little bit. And my V has to be in the spotlight. This is the sharp V.
The pen.
Oh yeah. Oh. Tuo, can you check the network should be the
Take
Wait.
that coaster out.
so the closer I am, right? Could you take it a bit further away? A bit further away. The
Also,
oh no, it's okay. No, it's perfect. All right. So how many? So can you now make Riku and Peter?
Your skin has taken a bad hit.
No problem. I'll get it. I'll get it. All right. So guys, for everybody to know, this is just we're preparing the live stream, making sure that everything is working. So if you see us doing something ridiculous, no, it's because it's just a test. Johnny, no, we're not going yet. We have 7 minutes to go. New live link. That's the live link, yes.
Gingers do have souls.
There was a comment from a community member too. Tor. That you have never seen.
No. There, it was a comment from somebody else who put.
Switzerland is so excited. For what? Wait a second. Well, it's a really strange discussion there. Harry said gingers do have souls, and then the other guy said Switzerland is excited. Okay. We'll make the IKD the admin.
Good.
Okay, Peter, you're now a moderator, and let's do the same for Rico now.
From here.
All right.
Open.
She will be the only one taking it.
But it is
So
already.
right.
Okay, perfect. So let's see. So how many people do we have now in the live stream?
Go ahead.
23.
23. Oh, only 23. Oh my god. Nobody's watching this live stream. Okay, we're closing it up.
4 minutes, right?
Okay, so, perfect. I think we're all set, guys. So give us your feedback right now in the stream. We're testing this. So, moderators, could you please post some kind of random question? And then the rest of the guys just say how to like the setup. Do you hear the sound? Is it lagging for you? Does any one of us look too awkward?
But that's more of.
Well, I mean, look. They would have said before. But it's... Yeah, Shinji has...
updates.
Right, so...
Updates.
Oh yeah, Shinji, yes, because I could not update the description. So go to the Indiegogo page.
Indiegogo.
Yeah, and copy from there the update.
The
You know, that's what I mean. Go.
Like an app that you can change.
By the way, guys, can you hear the community members talking there? Can you guys start talking, but like quietly? Start talking quietly to see if these people can hear you there. Just to test. Just talk something.
Yeah, but you talk at the same time, you know.
I can clearly hear your heavy accent.
That's good.
I think your phone has some noise cancellation
Perfect.
microphone.
Okay, updates. Alright, yeah, so copy pasting this one.
Your copy. Okay.
Costos.
Oh.
Whatever.
Michelle, it's yours now. Alright, so edit video.
Hey,
Guys, keep it up. Make
thumbs
sure
put your
to-
thumbs up.
Make sure they have 0 dislikes. And by the way, guys, 27 people watching, only 6 likes. Like, what's wrong with you people? I mean, should you people put more likes? Like, if I don't get like 4 more likes, I'm gonna close the video right now. Okay, much better. I need 3 more likes at least. Yes.
15.
Whoa! There you go. Good. We'll keep it. We'll do the video. So here's the description. So.
Latest.
Yes.
Put your thumb up longer for Reaper to take a
Did you
screenshot.
post it on Instagram? The link?
Not yet. Do we need to?
Okay, and so guys, like, so the idea, one of the idea was that like one of you would come and introduce it. Oh, of course, yeah. No, this is Samsung Electronics here. Even So we have more community members joining in. Community members and Eve backers. Is there anybody here who is not a community member? You're a community member? What are you talking about?
Do not raise your hand.
So yeah, guys, make sure to get the t-shirts. Tuka is our operator. Me and Shinji will be
Actors.
having being the actors. Michelle's on the backup and community members. So Tuka, could you show the community members very quickly? Okay, well guys, soon starting. I'll be back in a second. So then perfect. Then Michelle, Shinji, just make sure to check what Rick was saying.
Yeah.
If anything is going with you. Be back in a second.
Oh, good. We have 40 watching now.
43. It's picking up.
Who gave the dislike? There's 3 dislike here.
Someone give us a joke.
Oh, 6 dislike. What?
Microsoft.
This is a lesson for you in press. Never say anything that's bad, you know?
Okay. I won't remind you to press this button.
Please remove the tablecloth. Gray on gray is bad.
This one.
What title did you put on the YouTube?
Sorry?
What's the username in the constant?
Oh, I don't think it's under username. Michelle,
What title is
the streamer.
the stream?
It's in a link, right? The community.
It's okay. Just because I what did you put the title?
It's called
as?
Eve Livestream and
Yeah,
Q&A
it's-
Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Eve
it's the
Livestream and
first one I was
Q&A Hong
told.
Kong.
Okay.
The link was posted on WhatsApp.
Who's the language?
Reconnecting now. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Is it online now? It should be online now. Is it online now?
No, I'm
Only two devices, you say, right?
I've restarted it.
Try again.
Reconnecting. Wait, okay. Oop. So, okay.
Alright, so it's the iPhone 7 connected, right?
Oh, now it's good. Now it's live.
Yeah, figured it. Yeah, it wasn't connected to my page.
Oh, okay. Good. Okay, guys. So, sorry for that. So, Tuka, you can fix that. The camera angle. Let's see. So, Shinji.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay,
81 watching, 81.
Okay, good. There you go. Hi, guys. Just a second. We're gonna do a small test because we just had a connection issue here. So we're testing. Let's see. Everything's working. Can you move a bit up so I can see ourselves? Just go a bit up. All right. I think. Perfect. You can see us. Everything's good. All right. Hi, guys. So this is Konstantinos and Shinji.
Hello.
And actually, there are other people from the Eve team here. Tuka, you could actually show. So we're having a meetup here in Hong Kong with community members. It's a little surprise for you. The guys are enjoying some snacks right now. There you can also see Michelle. Hey guys, say hello to the viewers. So how many of you are Indiegogo backers? Oh, all right. Well, not so many of you. Actually, that's surprising. Okay, put it back. Okay, so anyway, so here right now I have with me the latest V. Using the sharp screen. By the way, tell me if you don't see it. So you're just checking what people are saying. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yes.
Perfect. So this is the V with the latest sharp screen, and we're here to answer all your questions. So, what's the first question? Oh, hi there. The first one is hello.
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 We're waiting for questions.
So we were actually traveling through Asia right now.
Not very good quality. Quality, you are mean
Yeah.
video quality or device quality?
That's a good question. I think that the chip we've got, we've been testing it. Keep the 480p. That's going to be the best.
Charging time for
What's
the
the time?
tablets.
All right. Wait.
Peter says do introductions first, maybe?
I've already done the introductions. So Shinji.
Too many questions. Wait a while.
No, it's okay. So here we go. So we've been traveling around Asia right now with the team. So Tuka and a few more guys, they've been in Singapore meeting sharp people. So we have a very exciting update coming right there. Shinji was in mainland in Shenzhen.
Yeah.
He was talking to the quality engineers and all the other guys. Me and Michelle, we were in. We're about to say Thailand. Yeah, in Taipei. Yeah, we're in Taipei meeting some of our suppliers, Intel, Microsoft, and other guys. So we have a lot of exciting updates. We're very excited to be here. This is our first live stream. We're for sure gonna make some mistakes. Have to. And yeah, so here we go. Is it connected?
Yes.
Perfect.
Oh no, it's I think it's our break.
Okay, perfect.
Now it's
So
fine. Yeah.
I'll be just reading off questions for now randomly, and before the moderators will post them. So okay, so the first question I see, when the V will be available for all, not only backers. So okay, perfect. Before answering that question, we're gonna go to the general update. So as I said, all of us have been traveling to Asia. We've been working very hard to make sure that you all guys get your Vs as soon as possible. To be frank, it was really hard for our team because, you know, since Computex that we got so much exposure, we've been getting like hundreds of emails, you know, almost daily, asking like when can we get the V, when it's going on sale. And as you know, we have almost 70,000, okay, 60-something thousand subscribers there. And yeah, we had that screen issue. And then also, as you know, we've switched to a better screen. So sharp display that has amazing contrast ratio. It's very bright. Wait a second, let's see. This is a V with a sharp display.
Yeah. Also, I think you can't see much difference
Wait a second.
based on.
Right now, you cannot see any difference.
Yeah.
So wait a second. Why is it not starting? Or
No
you did?
power.
Is it the right V? Oh, actually no. You're gonna see the original boot up experience. So this is how the V boots. So it was turned off. Now it's booting. Okay, so it's booted, it's in the system. So I don't know how long it took, but that was probably around 4 or 5 seconds. And yeah, here we are.
Wow, it's liking.
So
How's the connection? Is it liking?
this is a V with a new sharp screen.
Shipping updates and then
Yeah,
all
just a
kind
second.
of-
Connection is good.
Can you do it like that?
Sure. I'm sorry, guys. There's a lot of people here. We're trying to. It's the first live stream, and the connection is a bit laggy. So.
Peter said you do the questions.
Okay, cool. So first, let's start with the shipping update. So this is a V with a sharp screen. Pretty much everything is final here. So the news we've been waiting for, shipping. Next week or the week after that, we're getting the sharp screens. So the screens are coming from the factory on Wednesday, and within few days they will be shipped to Hong Kong, from where they're gonna go to the touch panel factory, Libao. So there they're gonna be doing direct bonding. Direct bonding is a process when you basically glue the screen to the touch panel to make sure that there is as little reflections as possible, and to achieve higher pen precision and performance. That process will take around a week. Then there's going to be like a week of shipping the screen, and then there will be a production. And the production of the first hyper early bird batch will take around a week. So right now we're pretty confident that we'll be able to ship the V's end of October to the hyper early bird backers. And end of October, first week of November. The reason why I'm not too confident about the exact schedule yet is because, well, some things can go wrong during production, so we better have a little buffer. But unlike before, we have the exact date right now, exact estimate here. So it's end of October, first week of November. The V's are going to ship for the hyper early birds. When it comes for the limited birds, as before, it would take around a month to get those shipped. The reason for that, so I remember there were a lot of questions why there is a month's time in between hyper early birds and limited birds. So the reason for that is because, as you know, we're like a small team. We just want to make sure that before we ship the device, we make sure that all the devices get to backers in time. We want to make sure that like motherboard is properly assembled, that there are like no major issues or bugs. So making more than 600 devices at once would be too big of a risk for us, in a way that, what if like all of them would have some issue there? If it's only 600 devices, we could still get things fixed. But if it's like almost 3,000 devices, then it would be just, it would cause another delay and well, who knows what. So that's on the shipping schedule. So is it guys clear? Do you have any more questions about the shipping schedule? Because this is like a hot topic, right? So let us know.
Yes.
Yeah, so as for the Wi-Fi, by the way, nobody apart from me and Shinji are using the Wi-Fi. So Shinji is using Wi-Fi to check the questions, and I'm just using Wi-Fi to stream from the phone. So.
Okay, so should we just random pick up some questions?
Yeah,
To
let's
answer.
see. What is it?
Okay.
Peter has one by Frosty Frog. What's Sharp's perspective on working with Eve? What warranty can backers expect?
Right, so the first question. So Sharp perspective on working with Eve. You know what, actually it's a long story. So we started with Sharp around a year ago actually. So we've been like cold calling them. And at some point, very accidentally, I got connected to one guy there. I think
If you do forget the network, then it should not.
that's mine probably, right?
Yeah, we're live now, I think.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
now we're live.
Sorry guys, I think that, so as I said, it's our first live stream. We decided to do it from Hong Kong while we're here. So we're using one of our amazing community members' hotspots here. It's 4G, very quick. But I'm using OnePlus. It seems to be switching to other network all the time. So at one point did I cut off?
High level sharp guy. Yeah.
Yeah, high-level Sharp guy. Did you hear that? So anyways, it's been like a year that we've been trying to network to some major screen vendor. And Sharp was interested. So we just told them the story that, we have EVE community, that we have a direct crowd development model. We listen to users, hear what they have to say, and implement their direct feedback to the devices. That person was really interested in the whole concept, and he believed in us. And then, like for a year, we've been calling like every other month to just check, what kind of products Sharp has, whether we can use any of them, and so on. And then when we had this screen issue, I remember I was literally calling and saying that, hey, like, to be frank, like we don't have any other options, so could please Sharp support us right now? and I said, it's like now or never, we have a lot of Indiegogo backers, we have a lot of demand, so please, let's try. And you know what, like, they agreed, they got very interested. We shipped them a few devices, they were very impressed. In fact, the review's been amazing.
Yeah, we sent one to this high-level guy. We also sent another one to their HQ in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they really love the devices. And it's no surprise to anybody that Sharp is a supplier to Apple and other top-notch brands. And our device competes in many ways. So they actually loved it. So that's why we're able to get such a small quantity of screens so fast. Because normally when we've been talking to Sharp, well, we talk to Sharp, Samsung, LG, all these vendors. They ask for like 500,000 screens per year or so, which is an insane amount of money. I mean, we don't have anywhere close to that. But they believed in our vision, and they believe in what we do. And yeah, there we are right now. So this is the Sharp screen. We're very proud to have it. It's a very beautiful screen. And later on, we'll actually compare it to Surface. We could even compare it now, but maybe later on.
Okay.
Warranties can backer expect?
Yeah, right. So as for the warranty right now, backers are getting 2-year warranty. First of all, I would like to say, so look guys, we're not like a evil corporation anyway. We're a very small team. Like here's me, Konstantinos, there's Shinji, there's some more guys, they're the community members. Like, to be frank, all we want to do is deliver great devices and make sure that we make more great devices in the near term with all of you guys. So we'll provide as big of support as we can, and we have the supply chain in place. In fact, we have like a whole network of warehouses using a third-party provider to enable easy and fast returns. But basically, it's a 2-year warranty. It's in many ways similar to other electronics vendors. So basically we had a thread in the community. Like as long as it's a warranty case, 2 years you're gonna get your device replaced.
Or fixed.
Or
Anyway.
fixed, yeah. So I mean, for example, let's go through what kind of typical warranty cases are there. So you get your device, it's dead on arrival. How the process would look like? It's probably that you'll contact us through our website, put your order information and so on, and also attach the video or some pictures. And yeah, and then one of us will have a look at the team.
Yes, and anyway,
Is
so
it offline now? Because we can see it.
No, it's working.
Oh, it's
yes,
working.
it's working.
So yeah, and one of us in the team will check it out,
Yeah.
and then we'll just like make sure that it's a warranty case. And
Then we will guide you how to return the device to us, and we either fix it or replace it for you.
yeah, so that's the process.
Okay, Abhin78, how will support be handled? Who will pay for shipping?
Oh, that's basically support. We have many options for support. It's a great question. As you know, many companies go with the way that they outsource their customer support to, let's say, like India or some other like low-cost labor countries, basically. And then as a result, brand suffers, the quality suffers. So we don't want to outsource any of our customer support. That's something we don't want to do because we want to stay true to our community, true to people who made us. So all this support will be handled in-house. How it currently works, we do have some great guys who joined our team recently, like Tidenberg in the community. We have, Kirin, who is now moderating this chat, Helios. So we're having more and more people who will be helping us to be community managers / support guys. And of course, they will be providing you the best possible support answers through our website. But also what we're trying to do, and we discussed in the community before, is to put as much of the support as possible to the community. Of course, we don't want to put private cases like warranty and changing of the shipping address, but the generic questions, that's what we want to put to community. In fact, we get daily same amount of exactly the same questions. We get them daily sent to us. And this is some things that can be answered by FAQ, which we'll soon have in just a few weeks, or just by community. And community, by the way, I really want to give shout out to all of you. You've been doing a great job for answering the support questions been coming. You really helped our team a lot during this period.
Okay. Can you repeat the questions before you answer them?
Yeah.
What will the pricing on SSD upgrade be?
So yeah, the question is what the pricing on the SSD update will be.
But actually, we need to first to check, because previously we are testing this 1 TB SSD performance, and seems the speed cannot reach the expected level. So now we are investigating that together with Intel, and Intel did the testing, but they found same issue. However, they still don't know where is the bottleneck is. So anyway, we are now still investigating that.
Yeah. To put it like short, again, like we can tell you everything. We pretty much right now know. So we do have this. We first tried to get 1 terabyte Intel 600p SSD, but you know what? Like the supply of those SSDs is a total mess. They're like not in the market at all. So we had to switch the vendor. So we decided to check Samsung, and they do have a really good SSDs, the PM, right?
SM.
Oh, yeah, SM961.
Yeah.
And it's a 1 terabyte SSD. So when we ran tests on it, we noticed that the read speed and write speed is lower than what was quoted on the Samsung website.
Mm-hmm.
So it's around 1.8 thousand megabytes per second, the
Yep.
read speed, instead of like 3.2K. But the random 4K read speed and all the other specs are in line. Only the like theoretical maximums are off.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of the main issue we have. We're investigating it. I guess the next step for us would be to send it directly to Samsung or some distributor of Samsung to just see what they think. But I can talk a bit about the pricing. So what we've been thinking to do. So this SM961, it's the higher end version of this 960 SSD.
Mm-hmm.
The reason for that is because it's come with this feature. What was it called? Like a special feature.
It is usually used in the
Enterprise.
in enterprise level. So it is, I think, MTL.
Yeah, so it's an enterprise level SSD, which basically means that it has much longer life cycle.
And higher speed.
You can use it for Bitcoin mining and server. But yeah, basically, as a result, it is substantially more expensive than Intel 600p. So the ballpark figure of the update from 512 version of the device to 1 terabyte is around 350, like from 330 to 370 US dollars. That's just a rough number here. I can make a little breakdown. So in that price, there will be around $60. You could say markup to the EVE team. Why? It's because we've updated to the newer screen, which is like triple the price in the old one, and we want to at least somehow balance the profitability, which we didn't have because the Indiegogo price was so kept competitive out. So there will be like a little markup of around $60 for us. That will cover like installation and all of that. But the SSD itself is really expensive. So to answer your question, the update price would be 330 to 370 US dollars, somewhere there. But it can change. It's not in any way. We don't know yet.
Okay. Canon LP. What's the performance on the new 1 terabyte SSD?
Yeah, what's the performance of the new terabyte SSD? So that's actually the question that we just answered. So
it expected to be like 3,200, but in testing now we only get like 1,800. So we're now investigating with Intel to find out what's the reason.
But as you all know, basically the read speed and write speed that's often quoted, to be frank, like it does not matter in the daily use cases in a way, right? So what it matters for is like if you're transferring like a 10 terabyte file, like 1 terabyte file. I mean, like if you're transferring a really large file for a long amount of time, then the maximum read speed and write speed matter. But otherwise, you should be looking at the 4K speed and how fast it interacts. So those speeds are intact. It's only the maximum theoretical speed that is right now a bit off. So to make a comparison here, so the 1 terabyte SSD from Samsung that we have now, it has the same performance as 1 terabyte Surface Pro 5 SSD or 1 terabyte Intel 600P SSD. So it's on par with top-notch SSD. So it's not in any way low performance, but it's like not to its full potential. So, but we're looking for the root cause. We're trying to understand what's the reason behind it.
Yeah, it might be the CPU itself. It's the bottleneck.
Yeah, right. So it could actually be the CPU. Shinji is right here because again, it's an enterprise-grade SSD. We can normally see it used in quad-core systems, but we do have a dual-core device. So it might be that, but we'll test it out. We'll let you know and keep you informed.
Okay. Stoitaki Vamper, I'm so sorry if I'm butchering anyone's name. What's the power consumption of the 1 terabyte SSD compared to the old one?
Yeah. Actually,
Can you repeat the question?
yes. So it's the power consumption of the new 1 terabyte SSD. So actually, we haven't fully tested that. It's because the main resources are used to test the speed issue. So before that, the ODM of our quality engineer doesn't have time to do that testing. But based on the online review, this model, Samsung SM961, should consume less power than the one we're using, Intel 600P.
As far as when it's like a little bit less power, but we've checked, of course, the battery one. Like, engineers always take a while to test things. They typically need to make a final report, making the so-called engineering explanation for things. So it always takes time. But we always check things like using simple apps, like what you would use, like battery one, or Intel Extreme Tuning Utility. So judging on those, the performance power is pretty much similar to what it is right now. So it does not decrease battery life of V in any way. I mean, it does not affect the battery life of V in negative ways. But we'll keep you updated on the SSD. Yeah. Maybe you can actually read Michelle a bit louder. Maybe then the community will hear it.
Okay.
Let's. But there's Michelle, because you never see Michelle live, but she's doing a lot of stuff in the background. She's the one who is daily coming to HongOng from to Shenzhen from Hong Kong.
Show Michelle.
Yeah, let's show Michelle. There you go. Exactly.
Very cute, right?
Yeah. Great comment.
Okay. Questions?
Yeah.
Okay. By Merv, what runtime are we going to see with the new screen?
Runtime with a new screen. Great question. So look, this new panel is using. Okay, that was a really hard explanation the Sharp team gave me, but and some of it is confidential. So again, but from what I can tell is that it's using like a newer generation of IGZO. They refined something, and it is having better battery performance. Because the amount of screens was so limited, we did not have chance to actually test the exact power performance right now yet. But we already see 5 to 10% difference, like for sure, it's like obvious. But we'll see more soon. But we hope that there will be like around 10 to 20% performance difference.
Okay. By Chisel, is Constantino's cat at the meetup to be the mastermind of Eve? When will the accessories apparel be on sale? Are there other accessories planned for the V?
One by one, first to your cat.
Yes.
The cat. So the cat is right now actually not here. Yeah, it's in Shenzhen. It's making sure that you guys all get cat hair. I mean, so you know what? Michelle has allergy for cats, and I brought her this T-shirt, and it was at my home first. It was all over in the cat hair. I tried to remove it with the how to pronounce it correctly. You know, guys, my English.
The lid roller?
The tape cleaner. I call it tape cleaner. The tape cleaner. I tried to remove it from my Sriracha videos. You all know I was the first to coin the term tape cleaner. So, anyways, I tried to remove it, but still it has there some hair. So yeah, the show is getting allergic today.
When will the accessories apparel be on sale?
So, great question. So,
Remember to repeat the question.
Yes. So the question was when the apparel and accessories are going on sale. We're planning to introduce T-shirts. They will be going live next week. You know what? Riku, another marketing guy, he gave me a lot of instructions what to tell here. I kind of forgot everything already, but I'll try to do my best, Riku. Don't get angry at me. So the T-shirts are going on sale next week or week after that. And you really like them. So we are wearing the T-shirts. So I can show. So I'm wearing right now the medium-sized T-shirt. I'm not the slimmest guy in the studio. They are relaxed fit. I've never been in such an intimate angle, but you guys can see nothing is hidden here. So it's a medium-sized T-shirt. Shinji, you're wearing
Also medium.
It's a different T-shirt you have.
No, it's the same.
Yeah, well,
The same.
yeah, and you can see, so it's using a neon kind of print, or it's a Pantone color. It's light reflecting, so it's beautiful orange, high quality T-shirt. So we'll be launching also on sale next week, a week after that.
Show the video.
And by the way, just for you to know, we have a surface here, and we can. You know what? Actually, I will stop answering questions for a moment, and I'll compare the Surface Pro with the V. I'll compare the size, weight, and the screens as well.
We have quite a few. Rico says show the ports, the buttons.
Yes, absolutely.
Is it fully charged?
Yes.
Awesome. See,
Do I
community
need to unlock
members
it?
are so
Do I need to
prepared.
unlock it?
Oh yeah, sure. Can you please show password to everybody?
Yeah, unlock it.
You can actually introduce yourself very quickly. Just say hi to the community.
Hi, I'm Jay, and yes, I'm the dude from Shenzhen in a watch chat. So
Exactly. So, wait a second. Actually, this V that did not have any battery on it. That's why it's constantly turning off.
Okay.
Could we change the V's? Could I take that V?
You can take some power if you want.
Sure.
Just power cable here.
Sure. Okay, hey guys, could you make me a favor? Could you turn off the light? Just press the number 1. This is just, we're gonna compare the screen and stuff like this.
The bottom.
Yeah, it's the first one. Yeah, it's the first one, the very first one. Yeah, it will go off. Okay, good. So okay, now we have, okay, let's see. So I'm not sure if hopefully you're seeing this. So we have 2 devices here, right?
Yes.
So we have the V here and Surface here.
Make the top the brightest.
So let's first start the lowest brightness. So because many of you had a question about brightness, I know. So now the V is at the lowest brightness. I would say that it's quite convenient for the night. So what do you guys think?
Darkest. Okay, darkest.
Yeah. So here are the 2 devices side by side. You know what? We're actually gonna open the same kind of picture on both.
Let's open the same one.
Let's put this
Let's go
YouTube
to
4K.
Let's go to settings.
Yeah.
Let's just go to settings.
No, let's put the YouTube video. We could show like side by side the kind of.
Okay. But this one doesn't connect you to the internet.
Okay, guys. Okay, first I can show you off live the backlight colors. So as you know, there are 7 colors: white, blue. Oh, how to pronounce that? Turquoise, green, yellow, purple, red, and white again. Yeah, let's have a look. So we'll put up some video here on both devices. The called 4K video. Shinji is getting the other device connected right now. Yeah, the technical break. No, it's not a break, but we're just getting things connected here.
Maybe you could put a video of dancing cats or something.
There is no 4K video of dancing cats.
It doesn't need to be 4K, just put something there.
Yeah. Oh, you're right actually. Yeah, it would be very hard to see color difference anyways. You're actually, that's a good point, yeah. Okay, then I'll put 4K cookie. Cookie Wagyu steak in 4K.
No.
So for everybody to understand, Surface has some connectivity issues. We did not set this up.
No, it's no problem.
We can turn on this one for now, just so that people can see what's happening. So yeah, so we're having the
You're
Surface.
connecting Wi-Fi or not? Or what?
Yeah, no Wi-Fi yet.
Let's connect to this. Oh, maybe no. Let's not connect to me phone.
You can connect to mine.
Yeah, okay. Just a second. What's yours?
Let's refresh it.
So now V is in the lowest brightness setting. Yeah, there is a light source
Oh, you open your
just here.
Mi phone too.
Don't go to me phone just in case that it doesn't affect the stream.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
This one. Okay, connect.
Click here. Surface never works. And guys, wait a second. Let me see. Have you guys liked my video? Because I can't see that. I cannot see now how many likes we have.
Micro cannot connect to YouTube.
Oh, so there you go. You see, Shinji has a Chinese subscription and his phone can't connect to YouTube. It's not funny. It's just very sad. It's actually very hard for us to work sometimes in China because of that. You know.
Let's not.
No. What I mean is that imagine if you need to share like a file. It's like some 1 terabyte, 1 gigabyte file. There is pretty much no service to use that will be available. It's very hard.
We can use Youku if you want.
Can you connect to the
Do you
other
want
one?
to use my hotspot?
Yeah, let's use Michelle's.
Okay.
You remember.
Maybe I open the shadow talk.
I don't remember.
Which one?
Does that shadow?
Oh, you have VPN.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know
Right.
whether in fact internet connection.
Okay, while actually you're right. So while Shinji, while the guys are setting up the thing. Oh, wait a second. Is the stream live?
It is.
Oh, wait.
Just lagging.
Is it connected? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, while Shinji's getting things connected.
Oh, great. YouTube.
Oh, okay, it works for you. Oof. So.
Lowest brightness.
Let's not break it.
Which video you want to show?
Yeah, let's go for
4K.
Oh, do a
4K.
Korean K. One of those dance videos.
oh those. Yeah, put 4K. Just put 4K. Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah, this 4K Beauty of Nature.
Okay, beauty of nature.
Yeah, we'll just put the 4K video. We're not gonna put it in 4K because the stream
Let's
gonna.
go 1080.
Yeah, 720. Yeah, 1080 is good. 1080 is good. You're right.
Okay, 1080.
Full screen.
I'll turn on the keyboard backlight. All right. So, okay, it's good. So right now they are the. Oh, you're right. No thanks. So right now they are the darkest light. So we're gonna put it to the maximum actually, I guess. Now, so this is the darkest. So this is the darkest side by side to displays. As you can see, they're quite similar, like especially on the camera in the darkest setting. So now we'll put the V screen to brightest, and we'll put the surface screen to brightest as well. Yeah.
Very sensitive.
Yeah. So whether they're known the different.
So we start from the beginning.
Oh, but yeah, I think it still kind of shows the. Okay, let's start from. No. Let's keep here. Well, it's very hard to see anything from the video, I gotta say. So, but for you to answer, basically, the brightest setting is right now on both devices. And yeah, now we can maybe show the ports.
Mm-hmm.
It's yeah, I'm just checking out the live stream. It's very hard to see anything from the live stream itself.
But I can see Sharp has better color.
Well, yeah. So right now, this Sharp screen we have here is not color calibrated yet. So we would actually have like better blacks and well, sRGB cover, sRGB calibration. But yeah, you can see so the V screen is a bit higher resolution, while it's not really noticeable, the resolution difference. But it's really about the colors and brightness. But some of you were worried that the V screen is less bright. So actually, if you're like standing directly in front of it, yeah, you can see.
Does anyone from community want to go on camera and say anything about like what they're seeing here in person? Anyone? Anyone? Don't be shy.
Very well, the same. You see, that's yeah, we just paid all those people to come here. Yeah, so yeah, we can bring the light back up actually.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we can compare the thickness of two devices. So yeah, many of you have been also asking like how thick the V is and how thick the surface is. So wait a second, where's the power button? Yeah, here it is. So yeah, so let's have a look. So these are the two devices here. Operator, could you?
Operator?
Mr. Operator. So you see, like if you put them, oh yeah, right. It's a bit hard to. Maybe you can just lower it up from here, like just.
Or just pick it up and like.
Yeah, you can maybe just lower it here. Yeah. So and yeah. Oh yeah, I think this is good. This is good. Yeah, just stay here. So guys, can you see the difference? So this is Surface Pro 4. And this is Eve V here. So this is the two devices. I don't know from the picture, you might not see.
I think we can do it like this.
See, since you're so smart.
I don't think that you can see the thickness difference like this.
See the color difference.
Yeah, but you don't see any thickness difference, right?
Just put it here. Just put it here.
But yeah, so yeah. Ooh.
Liability.
And now imagine, guys, that this is all live streamed to really many people. But yeah, so yeah, you can see the difference here. So this is the V here, and this is Surface. And as you can see, they're pretty much the same. The only difference is that actually V is a bit thicker. Even though on video it looks like it's thinner, but in fact it does have 1 millimeter thicker body. But that was needed to have the all-day battery life there. So we added much more battery capacity than we could have otherwise. Then could somebody put on the light also, like the third or second? So it's the second button there. So now we can, yeah, you can just put it back to car. So we can go through the IOs. I can put the Surface down. It's good. We had enough of Surface here. So yeah, we can go through the IOs. So we have the fingerprint reader here. Volume button.
Can you show? Is it done with my device? Can you show?
Yeah, so but it's not set up, right? So but here's a fingerprint reader. It's very quick. It's Windows Hello fingerprint reader. It's not set up because I'm not logging in my account. There are the volume buttons. Here's the USB-A port. There are two USB-C ports. This one is the Thunderbolt. This one is Thunderbolt. There's another USB-A port. There is a 3.5 millimeter audio jack, speakers on top, long-range mics here, camera, and well, yeah, and the pogo pins for the keyboard are there. So these are the IOs, and well, I guess you know most of that stuff already.
Yeah, let's go back to some questions.
Sure. So now we're gonna get back to the questions.
Okay. One other question from Chisel: are there other accessories planned for the V?
Oh, yeah, right, totally. So yeah, we are. So we've been reading the community quite much, and we know, guys, that you are interested in things like dock and other stuff. So for sure we have something prepared.
Yes.
But we'll announce it a bit.
I think we will follow the community. I think next week we can see some interesting topic to start discussion.
Yeah, we have some plans here. Actually, I have a sketch in my backpack of something, but I cannot show you. So that's it. You know next week.
Yeah.
Like the video. If my video gets how many likes? For a second, let's.
No. 52.
Wait a second, who put the dislike? I don't understand. 5 dislikes. Oof. That's harsh. Anyways, not showing you any accessories today because of those dislikes there. Anyways, so yeah, but to answer your question, so we will have the sleeves as before. We will also have some more accessories. You know, our team been really busy making sure that we can ship the device as soon as possible. So we did not have that much time to focus on the accessories yet. But as now we have the shipping schedule locked for the Indiegogo backers, we're getting back to the discussion. So as Shinji said, expect to hear something from us next week.
Yeah.
By Jogan Zoo, approximately when will the web shop be open?
Yeah, that's a great question. So the as you know, we did not do any sales before. All right. I think now it's. Oh yes,
Yeah,
there it is. We're back. Whew. Sorry guys. Got disconnected. Okay, we're back here. So.
Web store.
The question, web store. So, web store will go live in 2 to 3 weeks around after we shipped the first 600 devices. So, what it means? It means that it will for sure pretty much go live in November. Yeah, that's it. It's gonna go live in November. We will make sure, so don't worry, we'll make sure to send you calendar invites, we'll make sure to let you know.
Yeah.
We have a huge amount of demand, but everybody who really wants to get it will be able to get it. You know, it's we will make sure to try to provide that opportunity.
Okay. By Graham, when the web store opens, will the buyers that buy through the web store get their devices before Christmas?
That's a great question. So that's a very good question. So when the web store, so we have not been idling fully, you know, before. During this process, so we've been trying to secure like some of the components by providing forecasts to our vendors, so that can typically like decrease the lead time. And the answer here will be like this. So when the web store goes live, the shipping time frame probably will be something like December, January. But you know, I can't yet tell the exact time frame. We would only know the exact shipping timeline once we open the store. And yeah, once we open the store and once we get the orders in. But that's kind of the timeline we think. So like we were thinking, as it seems right now we have an insane amount of demand. So we'll be shipping devices partially. So like it's kind of a first come, first serve basis.
Yeah.
So I guess they will start shipping in December and it will go through January. That's kind of our target right now, and we're very solid there. Everything is on time, so yeah, I think that will be the kind of delivery schedule. We're still working on it, and of course we'll confirm it once the sales actually start. But that's the best we could say right now. More community members joining. I mean, the room is like super full. Tuba, could you show the room for a second? Hi guys, hi there. That you just joined. So yeah, this is
Canadians.
Oh really? This is Samsung meetup. It's not even. It's my best joke. All right, cool. So, next question.
Okay, by Tom, are there any estimates for the web shop prices?
Web shop prices. It's gonna be a surprise for you guys. That's something I'm not gonna share. But one thing, look, as I said before, we really are. We want to make it happen. We want to be. We want to stick to our fundamentals. That we want to kill the middleman, ship the devices directly to the end users. So what I'm trying to say is that prices will be competitive. So don't worry about it.
Okay.
Definitely the early backers, the people who actually made us and been waiting for. I'm gonna say this almost a year now. Thank you so much. So you guys are getting the best deal out there possible. Definitely the web shop will be more expensive. How much more expensive you'll find out.
Okay.
But don't worry, no.
What will the shipping taxes inside the EU cost?
Yeah, it's a great question. So as you remember in Indiegogo, we've been selling it so that there will be this hassle-free shipping option that included all the taxes in there. Right now, it will be much better. So we'll have 2 stores. We'll have actually, no, right, 2 stores. It'll be for EU in euros. and then in USD that will be for United States and the rest of the world. And for I hope I'm right here. For the European Union, United States, Australia, Japan, and a few more countries, the taxes are already included. So when you buy from us, you have all the taxes in the prices. I think actually so for Japan, Canada, and Australia, the taxes are in the shipping price itself. But I mean, you can expect something of the lines of the Indiegogo pricing back then when there was a hassle-free option. So what it means when we say that the taxes are included and how the whole shipping process goes. Is the video guys lagging for you? Do you know?
Yes.
Is somebody
Okay, it's back.
Okay, so what does it basically mean when we say that it's a hassle-free shipping option, taxes are paid? So Michelle been working real hard on this one, setting up the supply chain for us to be able to ship globally. So how it generally works is there are local warehouses in different countries. When you place an order from our web store, we don't ship to you from China. If you're in US, we're going to ship to you from US. If you are like in Europe, we're going to ship to you from Europe. So there are local warehouses, and we're using a third-party service, same as all of the leading brands are using, like OnePlus, Xiaomi, I mean leading brands of the online sales. So we're using them. It's a verified way to ship. So yeah, that's how it goes. That's why the taxes are prepaid. So basically when you order from our web store, it will be the same experience as you would order from some local seller. So the device goes straight to your door, not to the customs officials.
Okay. By Helios, will Eve's next project be a crowd-developed tape cleaner?
Are you really, do you think it's really a question?
Obviously. Obviously.
Give a bit of a shout out to Zane and Abdor for coming.
Oh yeah. Also, by the way, so here in the meetup with us we have Zane, the CEO and chairman of Amdor, and the marketing guys. And yeah. So yeah, here's Zane. So without the Amdor, we would never make this happen. So this is our great partner. We had a really good relationship right now. Zane is wearing the Amdor T-shirt, but he's getting our T-shirt. Yeah, very soon.
So that's not very convenient to change it.
Yeah, so we have a very close collaboration between our two companies, and together we created this great device.
Yeah.
So Amdor is helping us with engineering and production. We're taking care of community development and industrial design, and yeah, we're having a great collaboration. Yeah, there's a T-shirt. Yeah.
So working hard right now.
Yeah. So yep. So there's.
Thank you, Amdor.
Why nobody was applauding to me in the beginning? Wait a second, what's wrong with this? Live stream is
You're not as important.
This live stream is completely wrong. What is? How many likes do I have now?
And don't go up, go down.
Guys, it has to be 100 likes. All right. So.
They want to see the powers of love.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Next question from Brighton Breezy. Will the Surface Dial work with the V?
Yeah. So.
Repeat the question.
Will the Surface Dial work with the V? We don't have the Surface Dial with us right now here in the studio, but yes, it does work. So how it works? So it does not work the same way that it would work on the Surface Studio. So Surface Studio has some of the unique functions, but basically dial connects to the V using Bluetooth. Actually, Tua has been using it quite much. Do you want to say anything about your experience, your use cases?
Well, what I use it for is for scrolling up and down websites, emails, and so on, and just adjusting volume is another really pleasant thing with the dial.
So it's kind of like it was really funny to see the use cases for the Surface Dial. It's not so many, you would say. It would be great if it was a bit cheaper generally. But yeah, like it's very convenient, like if you're having a wireless display or things like that, or like you have shared monitors, then it's very convenient to scroll things through and so on. And yeah, of course you can attach it to the V screen, and like it has some additional functions there.
Okay. Yeah. By Curry64, what is the status on touch inside the UFI? Is that what it's called?
Oh, UFI, yeah.
Yeah.
So that function is something that we'll definitely develop. So right now I'll go. Yeah. So the question was, what is the status of the touch support on the UFI? So yeah. So to answer that one, will be so our goal is to create the perfect device hardware-wise and software as well, so it's like fully usable. And all of the additional features such as like touch support for UFI will be done as we go further. So yeah, it's something that we'll definitely work on, but you know, after we ship the devices. So there will be touch support there, but hang on a bit and yeah, you'll get it. There will be driver updates and I guess we can flash your BIOS and UFI as well.
Okay. By Herja, what other pens does the V support, and which features from the latest Surface Pen do we plan to support?
Right. So the V
Repeat the question.
yeah. So the question is that what of the features are that does V Pen?
What other pen does V support?
Yeah. What is other pen V supports, and what of the Microsoft Surface Pro features would it support? So basically, right now the V Pen it's using the Universal Stylus initiative that some of you maybe have heard about. The idea there is that there is a protocol based on entry technology that other pen vendors could use. So V is one of the first devices like that. So it does support Surface Pen. I think it supports one of the Dell pens right now. But basically, like as long as the other pen is using entry technology, V should be able to support it. Now the question is, to what extent it supports it. So like, what does it mean when we say it supports? So it basically means that you know the pen will be actually tracked on the screen and so on. When it comes to the pressure levels and tilt, for example, that's a matter of drivers and sometimes some of the sensors. So the V Pen for sure will be supporting the device V will be for sure supporting the latest Surface Pro Pen, and it will support some of its features for now, but for example, so it will be 2024 pressure levels. We're working now to see how to enable the 4096 the Surface has. Same goes for the tilt. So from what we heard so far is that it's a matter of driver and firmware updates. Because well, right, the pen device sensors are the same. It's the pen that changes in the sensors. So yeah, it's something that we'll give an answer about soon. But I mean, when you have a Surface Pro 5 pen, called Pro 5, then yeah, you should be able to use it, and the latency will be a bit improved.
By Hellbender, when the battery needs to be replaced, do you have any idea what that will be costing? So the cost of battery replacement.
Yeah. I think I can answer for
the
this.
cost of the battery repair and how it
But
would happen.
first, if you want to replace the battery, means you have to disassemble the device. And as far as we test it, it is not that easy to do it individually. Like you do it with your own hands, it will be very difficult. So, but we have some special equipment or tool or machine to disassemble that. Amdo is testing that. So we will do more testing to make sure it can be 100% done. But to be honest, if you do it your own, it will be very hard. So which means
and I can explain why it's hard. It's because basically the device is the touch panel is glued. So the device is actually very easy to repair and disassemble once you get the screen off. So the screen is the trickiest part. It's right now glued, and I've explained many times why we've done the decision. But so yeah, the screen is glued. So we've used the iFixit toolkit for it was around $50 everything. You know, the heater and the suction cups. You can, you know, take it off, but like there is a risk that the screen will like crack. Not the screen itself, but the glass. So yeah, it's kind of like I would say it's kind of more about luck than the actual skills. It's you never know. We've seen like engineers using that same kit and like they sometimes get it open, sometimes not. But the Shiji's right. There are like special equipments like a special oven where you put it and then it like heats it up. And
so which means if you really want to repair, for example, replace the battery or replace the screen, you may need to send to our official like supplier, and we are now discussing with them for the out of warranty repairs. So we will provide more information this has been done, including the price and how to get it fixed and everything.
So remember how I just told about our supply chain that we have this third-party provider of fulfillment services. So they also do have network of those repair shops around the world. Why? Because OnePlus, Xiaomi, and all those companies have to repair their phones somehow as well. So we're now discussing with them, sending them some samples to see how they could repair the V. So that's something along the lines of what we've been thinking about, is that if you want to repair your V, it will be repaired again kind of locally for you, instead of having to ship all the way back to China. But that's a separate discussion of its own. We're still working on it, and we really would like to ship first to see how many people would like to get a replacement and all these kind of things.
Okay. From Shinra Corp, will there be a V with an AMD Ryzen APU?
We don't know it now.
Yeah, it's
Repeat the question.
Okay.
will there be a V with
AMD Ryzen.
Ryzen APU?
APU.
No. Well, it's something that we haven't really thought about yet. So yeah, not really sure. But when it comes to we can talk about a bit different topic here. Actually, the external graphics cards and support for all of that. So yeah, because the question is always asking our support community. So we supports all of the graphics cards that are certified for Thunderbolt usage. So for example, external docks. So for example, the Razer Core, one of the Devo boxes. But we have tested one of the Devo boxes, because we have tested, for example, one of the latest Devo boxes, and that one did not work with the V. When we contacted the vendor and Intel, we investigated that the Devo box is not compliant with the same Thunderbolt standard that we follow. So there are some graphics cards on the market that are not supporting the V, and why? Because they just use some other. They don't.
But what we test is Razer Core.
Yeah, Razer Core, which tested also the MDOR's external graphics card. They actually have one, so that one works as well. But basically, any graphics card can be enabled. The external dock. It's really a matter of drivers and firmware and how many people do you actually want to get it.
Okay. By PBEM and Anthony Terrence, what's the engraving the early birds will get?
Oh, guys, that's a surprise. Because you know what? Actually, I've been reading this question, been asked many times, but then there were many people who did not want to know what it is. So it's a surprise for you. And camera quality is anyways too bad for you to see the engraving. But this device has it, so I'm not going to show it. You'll see it very soon, okay?
Okay. By Raznik, where will the screen calibration be stored?
Yes, so screen calibration. So we're very proud to say that we do calibrate each and every screen individually. So what actually means? So some of the big companies, like Apple and I think Dell do, not that I know any others, they calibrate screens in a way that they have a production line, or actually Surface as well. So when they say that it's factory calibrated, what it means is that they have sort of an average of all the screens, and they apply the average setting to the other displays. But what we do is that each and every V during the QC process. Remember how we told you that we have the 100% outgoing inspection check? So before the V is shipped to you, it's checked first by MDR QC team, but then it's also checked by a third-party QC team we found, just to make sure that no faulty devices are shipped to you. So the same third-party QC team, they are also doing the color calibration. So what they do is that they take the color meter by portrait displays and C6. They put it to each screen individually, and then there's a script running showing different patterns, and then it adjusts the individual settings of each screen. And this way we can achieve delta E results of around 1 or below that. So it's it's going to be a very precise professional calibration that our screen will have in the end. And all screens from the factory line, they all do come with different brightness, color levels, contrast ratios. It's just the way the production process actually works.
If there's any software bundled with the V, where can we download it in the future?
Yeah, there will be a website section. So once the t-shirts go on sale, you'll be able to see the whole thing. You'll be able to see the FAQ and all of the other things. By the way, guys, we're now running out of time here. for the meeting room we've booked. So we have to kind of start wrapping it up. We gotta start wrapping it up. I just heard it.
Okay. Will the Windows updates be certified and tested by Eve?
Yes. So the Windows updates. So wait a second. So the question was, will Windows updates will be certified and tested by Eve?
I think
So the Windows updates will be pushed through the official Windows updates program. So I mean, like, if we basically to you say, hey, there are these new updates available, we'd like to install them, and then some of them will be our own updates inside.
Yeah.
But of course, Windows updates are tested in our system to make sure that nothing goes broken.
Okay. Will there be confirmation of a 100% working Linux on the V?
Oh yeah, that's a great question. Yes, so look, right now Linux works like 98%. So what do we mean by that is the fingerprint reader doesn't work. But it's again some things that we would definitely want to work on. So Ubuntu actually reached us out, and we've been discussing with them how to make the Linux work 100%. So the way to do it is we take V and approach some of the hardware vendors to issue the special Linux driver. So right now, Paulinas, he has installed Linux, for example, and yeah, it was working pretty smoothly for him. But it's a very painless experience. So basically, like, we don't encourage in a way, but yeah, you can try installing Linux, and yeah, you will have a great experience using it. Apart from the fingerprint scanner here in the button, it has some challenges.
Will there be a V with the new Kaby Lake refresh CPUs?
Yes. So as you all guys know, the V is using. So the question was about the Kaby Lake refresh CPUs. As you all know, V is using Core Y CPU. Kaby Lake refresh is a quad-core processor, and
it has higher heating.
Yeah, it's so-called 8th gen, but it's using the same nano architecture. So the reason why we don't want to use a processor, and well, we can't because it's not designed for that, is very simple. So the V is a very portable device. It's designed for the all-day battery life. It's really designed like so that you could actually use it, and you know, like it would last you the whole flight, or you know, the business day or work. What is the issue? So when you use the U CPUs, actually the problem is not even so much the power consumption, but it's really the space. So we're using Core Y, right? So the PCB is taking that much space, and then there is nothing else there. I'm showing to the audience. So there is nothing else there. So the rest is an empty space that can be used for battery. But when you're using Core U CPUs, and if you want to do it well, so to make sure that there is a good heat dissipation, so you know you need 1-2 fans and some heat pipes if you're using Kaby Lake refresh, because quad core, and that would take up the whole upper part. So then for the battery there would be very little space left. So yeah, then the battery would suffer, and the heat performance would still be so big. Why? It's because V is a 2-in-1, it's a tablet, so there's a screen here. Screen itself produces quite a lot of heat actually. So that's why all of the, I don't know if you've ever noticed, but the Core Y systems that are tested on the laptops have kind of better performance than the 2-in-1s, because it's just because of the screen. So that produces more heat. But yeah, to answer your question, so yeah, so there will be no Kaby Lake refresh yet, and they are all using 14 nanometers right now, the architecture. So V is using the latest Y series processor, and it's best for its purpose.
Yeah.
Okay. How is the palm recognition?
Oh yeah, I mean the palm recognition is very good. It's always the same as in Surface and so on. I'm not sure if I could show it easily, but no, I would not be, because even if I show it, yeah, it's hard to see on the camera. But yeah, I mean it's just the same way as you would expect it to be. So when you're writing with your pen, you can write it easily without interfering with the content of the display. It's very simple actually. So how it works, it's basic technology. So when you zoom in your pen, I think at 50 millimeters or 30, the touch panel senses there is a pen present, and then it cancels out all touch inputs. So the touch does not work when the pen is 30 to 50 millimeters up.
Related. How is the pen rejection when you think?
It's the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
So okay guys,
Someone
so
else about
we'll-
charger, and maybe just show off the sleeves in the
yeah, let's show the sleeve now. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's one of our sleeves. This is a magnetic sleeve. So yeah, there's the sleeve. It's made of felt, and here it has space for the V, anything else you want. There is another compartment behind that can get quite stretched. I think took a sleeve. He manages to fit everything there. So yeah, that's the V sleeve. And then also there is space for the pen here in the side. This is a V charger with 2.5 meter charging cable, which actually came in quite handy because we've been able to use it across the meeting room to connect my phone right now. The charger has a universal, so how it works actually is that when you close it like this, then there is this charger head and you just apply different adapters on top. Yeah, so like you have UK, EU and all that. And yeah guys, we really gotta be closing off right now. The reason for that is because literally the staff is pushing us out. It's because this place that we're renting is closing up at 10, so we're already like 11 minutes past that. So yeah, before we have a lot of angry ladies here from the reception, we gotta wrap it up. So but hey, it was amazing to have you all. Thank you so much, it was a great experience. And yeah, ooh, audience here, there we go. So stay tuned, we'll check out the video and share it. Okay. Alrighty, bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Good job.
Wait a second.
Please, surface. I don't want to.
Oh, thanks guys.
Good.